a team that's in the Champions League?
7, 6.
Somebody help me. I need all the help. Somebody help, please. Get me out of here. Hey!
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Fabulous. Wiz in a new
Wonderful.
spot. We're out in the old
Yeah,
CT.
I just took off my nursing outfit and throw on a Knicks championship. That's the only thing that makes me happy.
Wiz is in CT. Just doing good son stuff. We don't need to go into the details. He's just out there being son of the year.
Yeah.
SVP. I fucked it up. MVS. But no, you're doing your thing. But it's good to see you, lads. It's good to see you. I've got the England chat, the England jersey. Everything's off. It's back to the royal blue and whatever the fuck Alex is wearing.
Dagenham and Redbridge.
Why?
Why not?
Hey, why not? Alex looks like he's in this like really nice studio, but if we zoom out a little bit, Alex is recording this from shows.
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna take a nap?
No, he's in his bed.
I'm in bed. He's in his bed.
This is
43, everybody.
These are the little creature comforts. My wife and my child at the in-laws. I'm home on my own. I never get to record in bed, so I'm taking the bed.
What's the passion to record? I'm not going to go into it. It could get weird. But you look very comfy.
So what happened was yesterday the new floor went into the kitchen, so the rest of the house smells like paint fumes.
It must be nice with new flooring. Is that a new mic, Wiz?
No. It's had the same mic.
If I was in the living room, I'd be. Woo.
I don't know what that means. What is going on here? What is going on here?
So Richie McRitchie over there is got this new bougie house that he's doing a full reno on, and he's got his floors done, and they use a certain asbestos or something that's making you're not meant. What is it?
Like
asbestos,
varnish that you can't breathe in, otherwise it makes you ski with.
He's getting the fumes.
Yeah.
Fumes.
Yeah. How did you not get that Wiz?
But how?
All right, listen. I've been through fucking hell. Okay.
Yes, let's talk about.
True. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Let's start there.
I've been through hell. Let's start with your team getting gutted like a cheap fish.
Well, not a cheap fish. Let's be honest. The prices we're getting are very good. Good business. 100 million for Tonali, 85 for Gordon. Probably going to get another 85 for Bruno. That's not losing them for nothing.
No, Isaac as well. That money should be banked, right?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I watched a little bit of I don't know why. I was just throwing on some YouTube highlights of some friendlies just to see how the teams are looking. And Isak still looks like shit. I don't know. Like he got like zapped.
I did think that.
It's like Space Jam where like those players got zapped. He literally looks like.
Sometimes it happens. I don't think it's going to be as bad as how it is right now for him. But sometimes when you look at certain strikers, like my brain always goes to Marcus Stewart. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
In the right in the right system with the right support, they can be, world beaters. But he was so good that that can't go away. Like it was the way he hit the ball. It was his finishing. You can't forget how to finish. It's just the opportunities aren't falling for him right now. But he's a very slight man, isn't he? He's very thin. He's not like. I can just see him being fragile as this more seasons in the Prem goes on. But I could just be pulling that up my arse as well.
Yeah, but listen, Newcastle, Eddie Howe. I mean,
yeah,
the timing of it is just very interesting. Like,
but didn't they confirm that he was staying before the end of the season?
Yeah, and then
the club wanted him to stay. Yeah,
the club wanted him to stay. I mean, someone made a good point. He did have that weird health scare in April and May where he was out a lot with pneumonia, and I think that this is kind of similar. I think with Bournemouth, he kind of had the same situation where he kind of just said, "Listen, I've taken this team as far as I can. I need a little bit of a break," and he actually did take a year off. And maybe it was that health scare, and maybe he's just taking this team as far as I can. They're selling off all my best players. What am I going to do next year? Get a 10th place? Is that
But
Is that going to move the needle?
Who's the sporting director there with?
Who knows? They change every fucking
Yeah.
like. I swear to God, like it's not even worth
Keeping up with
I
it.
think Ross Wilson is the guy's name. I think I've been seeing going around.
But like they say they commit to him because it was touch and go whether he was going to stay because last season was, rocky, and then it was bad. But then they recommitted to him publicly. Then they completely gut the team, and then he's left. So why not just leave at the end of the season? Why wait till August?
That's what I thought. Maybe it was.
I wonder.
Maybe it was something with this new manager that they got. Maybe they were like, hey, they've been trying to pry this guy away. Now, obviously, he's coming from the Saudi league, so there's obviously some connections there where obviously like probably had to do a little wheeling and dealing, but they probably wanted him to finish out that season. But I think the timing of it's just like you'd rather get him earlier on in the summer so you can start the recruitment with this guy there. Now, there's obviously been some moves announced and they're working on some other stuff, and like what I've seen from this guy, he's won some stuff, but like not in a league that matters. Like, so it's gonna be interesting. I do think though that listen,
I'd be shitting myself if I was you, mate.
Yeah,
if I was Newcastle right now, I'd be shitting myself.
It depends. It could go one of two ways. It could really shit the bed, or it could just be. I'm looking at the Premier League right now. The reason why I'm not shitting my pants right now is because Newcastle's got no European football. They can just focus on the league, and I think that will be an advantage for them, where they'll probably end up middle of the pack. I just think that's. You look at some of the other teams last year, like Sunderland's one that, even though they came up, like they were just able to focus on the league, even with the AFCON stuff, like they had a lot of guys out for that, but like just having to focus on your league games. And I think that is just a big boost for you. You don't have to worry about those games midweek. They don't have the best depth in the squad like they had for the last few seasons, so
they haven't got a squad at the minute, mate.
Well, listen. All right, if we wanted to go 11 for 11, my squad versus yours right now, I mean, we could throw it out there and see who would you rather have.
I will happily engage in that conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a new goalkeeper. I mean,
who's that? Who's your keeper?
This guy from.
Go on.
Listen, I don't want to get his name wrong. It's
Yeah.
Give me one second.
Is it England?
It ain't Nick Pope. That's all I gotta say. It ain't Nick Pope anymore, and that's already a couple wins right there. Hornacek.
Cool. Sounds like a basketball player
from Braga.
It's weird when like a club like Newcastle size hires a coach that a lot of people have never even heard. I've never heard of this guy. Like, and I agree the timing of the how.
Comes from the school of Thomas Tuchel. I mean,
great.
And Jurgen Klopp.
You can put 7 at the back against Tottenham.
Jurgen Klopp, yeah.
But no, I mean, the timing's weird. It leaves you. You're having to rebuild with this new manager. Maybe that's a good thing. You're going to have this season where you're not going to expect to do much, but maybe that would have worked in Hal's favor.
Why rebuild? Why pull the trigger on a rebuild?
Well, I think because
they whiffed on everyone who they wanted to sign.
But I think because they're having to sell all these players for a premium, and it doesn't seem like at the moment
they had to let Tonali go. You reckon they could have just fucking said we sold good?
Did you see the stories that came out about Tonali? He was talking to De Zerbi before the season was even over. They were texting each other.
They've got history, haven't they?
They're from the same part of Italy. Brescia.
I think 100 million for Tonali is great money. Honestly,
it's great money, but it like what I don't like about it is like they were already texting, and the game where
you don't think that goes on all the way through.
I know, but I went back and watched the game. Like we were playing West Ham, and Tonali was playing like his hair was on fire because he like had obviously West Ham and Spurs were going for the relegation battle there. And we pumped West Ham 3-0, and Tonali was on fire in that game. He was doing anything he could to keep them up. I'm telling you, man.
That's interesting.
If you go back and look at some of the highlights of that game, like Tonali was on fire in that one. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, listen, Bruno's an amazing player. He's one of the best midfielders in the world, not just the Premier League, but that it just sucks.
I think you're letting Bruno go at the right sort of time. He's 28. You know, I think if you
but
if you do
midfielders,
get
their
80,
prime is kind of that 28 to 30.
Yeah, but true.
You're
But I
seeing
think
guys like Granit Xhaka who's still playing at a very high level.
I guess. Yeah.
How
But
you're looking
if you're
Jordy
cashing in
Henderson.
now,
you're looking at Jordy Henderson getting 2-year deals. You're looking at
36.
whatever dinosaur Everton's going to sign in the next week.
He's 32.
Oh God.
So let's scale that back, you little minx. But rebuilds are uncommon for they got Newcastle got to the Champions League fucking 24 months ago, and then they had a shit season.
Well, I mean, we were playing in the Champions League literally 6 months.
The point is, they like you say, they shouldn't have to do a rebuild.
Yeah,
especially with that Isaac money last year, they should have spent it better, and they shouldn't. I do think that Howe was fortunate to have been backed in the season that he had, and maybe they've just, let him say that he's resigned and kind of half pushed him, but maybe not. But
I think he deserved to.
We got to see how the end of this window turns out before I make my full assessment. But I think it'll probably be a rocky start. It's going to be a rocky start. To be honest with
you. Who have you got? What's the first three fixtures?
We got Liverpool first game, but they don't look great. I mean, if you're going to catch Liverpool at any time, this is the time to catch them.
Who did Tottenham just go for? What striker? Oh, Gakpo.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, they're going. I don't know if it was a rumor or they submitted something formally, but they're going for Gakpo.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Well, they said since he's been to Liverpool, he scored 56 and 150. I didn't think it would have been that many.
But I don't know. You hear Liverpool fans, and they have nothing really to.
Yeah,
big game on Wednesday. Newcastle play Everton on Wednesday. How about that?
Interesting.
What
next Wednesday?
This coming Wednesday,
tomorrow?
A week tomorrow.
So a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, friendly. Newcastle have 4 friendlies before the season starts.
We got to get some work in. New manager.
I
will say, respect to Bruno for actually going on the preseason tour. Isak, went into freaking hiding.
Yeah, you're in a funny spot, but I've always had a soft spot for Newcastle, so I hope you come through. But right now, it looks a little bit slippy.
It gets darkest just before the dawn.
Still just under a month of the transfer window.
What about Eddie Howe? Let's talk about that. What's next for him? What is the next move for him? Is he just waiting for one of these Arsenal? I think he probably realized the only way I have any chance to win this league is if I'm a manager of Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, Liverpool, Man City.
He's getting none of them.
He's not coming close to any of those.
That's what I'm saying. Is that his mindset or
no? Something's going on.
You don't think that he'd get close to one of those? If
no, not even. He wouldn't
Spurs.
Even be
he would
second or third. No.
Spurs maybe.
Spurs.
Liverpool.
I mean,
not a hope.
This guy was up for potentially being the England manager.
So was Sam Allardyce, and his last job that was Bolton. He's
the best that Eddie Howe could possibly do. Maybe Villa. Maybe.
What are you talking about? Fucking maybe. He was just at Newcastle.
Yeah, and a lot of fans wanted him out.
More Champions Leagues in the last few years than Villa has. Maybe.
Pick a side. Wiz, are you supporting this prick or you want him out? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. You're
getting defensive.
Listen, I'm not mad at him for leaving. I wish it would have been at the end of last season. You could just tell the team was just not listening to him at all. You could tell there was just something wrong going on there, and there was just a disconnect. And overall, I think at that time it was time to move on.
Yeah, overall, he did more good for Newcastle than he won a trophy.
He was one of the most tenured guys left.
Absolutely. Yeah. But last season was bad, and I think if overall he probably deserved the benefit of the doubt. Should have had this season if he wanted it, but he clearly there was something going on. He felt like he
wasn't there. I saw a stat or something isn't the most this? I think the 8th most tenured Manager hasn't even managed a game yet. Like, isn't there something
Wow.
like 12 new managers for clubs?
Wow.
12.
We're in the
12
Prem.
seems punchy.
All right, think
No.
about it.
Let's
Liverpool,
see.
Man
1,
City, Chelsea,
2,
Newcastle,
Fucking hell.
3,
uh,
4,
Forest,
5,
Crystal
Fulham.
Palace, Fulham,
6,
Bournemouth.
Oh my
7.
God.
There's eight new managers
8 new managers. Okay, so maybe I flipped it
out
around,
of
but like
Still, fucking hell. I wouldn't have guessed.
so that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, there's a lot of you don't know what anyone's going to look like going into the season. There's so many new players and new teams. There's 8 new managers. There's a lot of shit going on. We have no clue.
Mm, mm.
You know what? I forgot all about that. Kieran McKenna took Ipswich up and then walked away at the end of the season.
Yeah.
They got Gary O'Neill. They got Gary O'Neill as the manager now.
I think it's weird that McKenna walked away. I don't hate
Right.
Gary O'Neill.
No, I don't. That's fine. But I'm just like that flew under the radar. I didn't even see that he'd been appointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, McKenna getting the promotion and then walking away. Just
He'd be likely to get the next Prem job. I think he's brought them up a couple of times, hasn't he? And gone straight back down.
this is the second time. Yeah.
Oh, so they don't invest in him. Ipswich are like a Burnley in a way. They just kind of like accept they're gonna get shot back down. You know. I think he'd be up for the next available Prem job. Personally, I think he did a lot of good at Ipswich and played good football. And
it's now going to be like Howe's going to be in that mix a lot.
yeah,
Howe, McKenna. It's going to.
I knew remember the fucking Wolves got rid of soft lads. What's his name? Rob.
Oh, Rob Edwards. Yeah, but he's not going to get Prem jobs.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think he had a Prem job now. But it was another young-ish English manager that was, his stock was high. But no, it is. There's a lot of change. I think one thing's consistent. Everton are buying top British talent. Factually, the best player in the Championship is
Christian Norgard, top British talent.
Sorry, young top British talent with a sprinkling of Prem experience. Garner Gay's gone, right? He didn't renew. All good. See you later. Thanks for playing. Club legend. Or we wish you all the best. We needed a bit of experience and maturity in the dressing room, surrounded by all these young stars, and that's why we went for Norgard.
You got that right back yet?
I'm just looking at Transfer Market, and I was going through all the teams.
How can you possibly?
Everton's only got 3 signings.
3 stellar signings.
It's just the smallest, and 3 of their guys that left are still out without club.
Who's that?
Seamus Coleman, Tyler Onyango, and Idris Gay.
Elba. Yeah, no, Gay's just confirmed then.
Wait, Tyreek George, is he on the team? Is he gone? He's in.
No, bought, paid for.
20
Young,
mil.
English,
18
talent.
mil.
Yeah. Okay.
Bargain. Hackney, in. See you later.
Merlin Roll. So you just actually signed guys that were just on the team already. So
that's what you meant to do.
Only made one signing.
You meant to loan the player.
You only made one signing, and you come and chirping me.
Factually, we've made 3. You've been absolutely bent over, and someone's gone in your back pockets.
Newcastle's got. Let me go take a look at this right now. Newcastle's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
players. 9 players on the roster.
Or
9 signings. Yeah, because your captain stolen under your nose.
Not yet. He hasn't left yet. He's still on the roster. He's in preseason.
He's on the roster. He's on the tarmac. That's what he's on. He's on the fucking tarmac. Where's Nick Pope? West Brom.
Where's Nick Pope going? No, he's not going to West
Brom.
Nick Pope's gone. Get him out.
Where's he gone?
No.
Is he released?
Don't care.
No, he hasn't been released. He's still on Newcastle.
We're
going into the 27th year where England are Everton are the only one of the 92 league teams not to have won a trophy, league or promotion.
Trophies for wimps, brand equity, doing what you need to do in your community, building camaraderie, consistency in the
Hill
league.
Coxman Stadium, or what's it called?
You're not doing exactly what it's called.
Hill Cockboy Stadium.
No, Hill Dickinson. Hilly Dicks, HD.
The dick.
Oh, yeah, the Big Dickies, which is going to actually got
Come to Big
picked.
Dickies on the water.
It is on the water. It's beautiful. Picked to be in the Euros. Don't see any of your club stadiums getting into the Euros, do you?
Oh, that's well done. Well done.
St. James Park's in the Euros, bitch.
I'm sure.
St. James Park is in the Euros, buddy.
I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, I wasn't confident in next year. Hey, do you know what I knew wasn't in? The old horny thorns.
We didn't even have to think about that.
It's the it's the altitude. That's why. Highest stadium in the country.
Do you guys even have like a working concession stand there?
Yes, we do. Yes. You can buy Bodville.
It's good. It's good.
Anyway.
Good food.
Anyhow. Everton,
Yes,
I'm all right where we're at. Njai's going to go. That's fine. Grealish is definitely going to come. I guarantee it.
You think? You really think so?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. He hasn't even changed his Instagram handle.
Where else would he go?
Well, I like that signing for you. I think if you get him back and have a full season out of him, I think that there was a lot of games at the end of last season where your season kind of petered out a little bit, that having Grealish would have changed things.
Oh, you're muted, bud. Did you touch your microphone? Hey.
Wait, you
were really cooking there too.
I was fine. if we get a striker and a right back and Grealish,
Richarlison,
that's the one. And I
Jacob
think
Murphy.
No. Why do you want Richarlison?
I mean, we're going back to the good old days. We got Welbeck going to Chelsea. You know,
that's fucking mental.
If you get Richarlison back, and you'll probably pay more than when you sold him for,
that's
and
not
we'll go
true.
back, and he'll be absolutely rubbish.
Was he rubbish last year?
Yeah,
he wasn't. When he played, he was good.
Spurs almost get relegated.
Right. That means every player on their team shit.
Well, it means that their striker wasn't doing that great.
They didn't play him. When they played him towards the end, he was very impactful. I'd have him tomorrow. I'd have him. Yeah,
because
give me him. Give me Grealish. I'll have Murphy because
that's like saying a tramp would have a loaf of bread right now.
The lawn sale that is Newcastle Football Club. I'll steal Jacob Murphy, no worries, for a few spuds.
All right, who do you want to right back? You still banging on about Aaron Wan-Bissaka?
Anybody. I will take absolutely.
Do you think
anybody?
What's his name would come out of retirement for a couple games?
Coleman.
Yeah.
Anything but that. we just need someone who's right-footed, who can play reasonable in defense and isn't a 6'9" giant that turns like the Titanic. We just need a right back. It's been 3 years. We need a right back. Please,
and you need
a
striker more than a right back.
I respectfully disagree. We need both, and it's close. But the right back stuff just laughable, lads. And when you see them play,
you haven't got a kid. You could just go right back.
Well, obviously not one we've got any faith in. Jacob Bryan did fine when Moyes came in towards the end of that tail season, but playing him as a full-time right back, people just got targeted. They saw the tape and just knew what to do, and it wasn't good. So, no, we need a right back, we need a striker, but I'm still confident to a top half finish. We're going to swiftly push back that because you're going to give me some abuse. Straight into Chelsea, Welbeck, Henderson. I don't hate those moves, because I've said in previous podcasts, you've got a room full of children, a room full of egos, a room full of... These two lads couldn't have more experience. Henderson just got taken to the World Cup for his leadership and locker room buy-in alone. So I think two of those...
for the laughs of trying to jump over that...
I'm not saying he's going to be a gymnast, but like... I do. I like both of them. Welbeck can come off the bench and cause a ruckus. He's going to be sound in training. They didn't have the strikers they had last year. Was it consistent?
No, I mean Liam Delap was terrible. João Pedro is very good, but I think they.
I'd have Liam Delap, but I'm not paying 40 million for him.
I think João Pedro wants to play more of a 10 kind of. So I think if you play Welbeck at the 9, him at the 10.
Well,
but also
Welbeck is going to start.
You got Morgan Rogers too. That's the big signing.
I think they
Who's
overpaid for him,
getting
but
benched then?
out of who?
Well,
Well, that fucking squad.
you
It's
also have
stacked.
Cole Palmer too. You know,
The three behind the striker is going to be Palmer, Rogers, and Estavo. I think as the
Estevao, yeah,
starters.
yeah. Neto's leaving
Um,
apparently. Apparently, Manchester City's in on him, which I'm like, have you watched any like Premier League? Like Pedro Neto's not that good.
I like him. He's not going to start. They've lost a few players, free transfer and stuff. They lost Bruno and stuff like that, didn't
I'm
he?
trying
So
to
like,
think though. For Chelsea though, yeah, that's a good point. I think maybe João Pedro will start up front.
yes.
Welbeck, I
Welbeck
mean,
ain't
obviously,
starting.
no,
Welbeck
No,
ain't
Welbeck
starting.
isn't starting.
he'll start some
Welbeck
games though.
I think he'll get more than 10 goals. But yeah, I don't think he's going to start.
Yeah, so João Pedro will start up front with
Yep.
Palmer, Rogers probably on the left, and Esteval on the right.
Yep.
And then you've got Caicedo, and I mean that Enzo Fernandez wants out so bad. He wants no part of. He knows him and that ginger cunt are gonna go all over.
They're gonna get
every
killed.
stadium they're gonna go to is gonna get absolutely destroyed.
I can't believe they signed that Barkla, not Barkla, Barco.
Why? Is he any good? Do you know anything about him?
Nothing. He was on Brighton.
He was on
wasn't.
Brighton.
He was at Brighton.
They signed him from Strasbourg, which is obviously their sister club. So like, there's something to that a little bit. But yeah, it's a weird
Where's
move.
he play?
I think he's a winger, right?
What winger?
He's not worth looking it up.
Yeah, and he's just going to get destroyed. If
I
he's
don't
on
know-
the
I know
bench, there's
nothing
going to be
about him
cameras on him.
Other than
But
being
Enzo
slapped.
Fernandez is doing whatever he can to get out of there. It's crazy. It's like
Is anyone
I
in
don't-
for him though?
I don't. There's rumors of
he
Real
wants
Madrid.
to go to
but-
Real Madrid, but like, why would they want him?
So does everybody.
They're trying to get Rodri, and they just got
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, and they have got Jude, they got Chouameni, they've got Camavinga, they got Valverde. They are loaded in the midfield. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they'll get Rodri.
Like 100. Yeah,
He was Guardiola's guy, and I think is he going to stick around for a new regime when he
I
knows
don't know
the
if
clock's
there's ever a
ticking?
new like a new regime. Like I think any team that's got Holland is like they got a chance. Like
Oh, I'm not saying they haven't got a chance.
they got
I'm just saying,
players still. I think Foden will have a comeback season too. Although I saw
that's worth putting a few.
I saw a crazy video, man. Like he was out with like his mom, like three people throwing punches. It was crazy.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. Yeah,
That's the
When
type
he was-
of stuff
it was
you're
that
like,
backstage or something?
I don't. Yeah, it's like I don't like seeing that right before
Yeah.
the season. You're getting into fights and your mom's getting.
no, that
punched by a
wasn't.
guy.
If it's the backstage one, that wasn't recent.
Oh,
That
it
was
wasn't
probably-
recent?
Yeah,
That was a few years ago.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's good.
But still, it's still like the circles one probably roams in. But Enzo Fernandez has to leave. I think he the way he was so overly vocal and so critical about England in general. Never mind, the team. He was talking about these are the women that the English people clean my toilets and wash my clothes and all that shit. Like,
make my food
he's gonna get killed. He's gonna get
as
killed.
he should. As he should.
But Chelsea, an interesting one. I'll see how they pan out, but I do like that he's changing something. Every other manager's just come in and just whoever the Chelsea have bought, they've just played them. But he's come in and done something slightly different. Right, I need experience. I need adults in the room, and got
Garnacho out of there. That's
well,
one of the best moves you could tell.
he's obviously a bell end, isn't he? Like there's no because like he's and we'll go into the other bell, go into Rashford in a second as well because that's going to be an awkward comeback to training, isn't it? Where Garnacho is so talented at times and has got so much quality when he wants to turn it on, but people just don't like him. Sancho, Rashford, like no one wants to hold on to them. They just want them out, and they every now and then someone goes, "Oh, I'll give him a try." Well, he's a dickhead. Off he pops. But yeah, that he's a funny one. But Rashford, where's he going to land? Really? Can you see? Do you see him in a Man United jersey again?
There's talk about Spurs,
There is talk of Spurs.
which I think actually would be a pretty good move for him.
He'd look good in blue.
But then they'd sign him and Gakpo.
Stay in the Northwest.
No,
I mean, wouldn't you rather have Grealish than Rashford?
No. No.
No.
100% no. I'd have them both, yeah. One up front and one on the left. But Tottenham makes the most sense. It's got the allure. It's London. It's fucking. They got the big stadium. I
They'll just
could
have
see him going
Beyonce
there.
come do a couple shows. They'll pay for it.
I can see him going there, but that's going to be a funny one. I was thinking Michael Carrick's known him for so long, whether he'd be able to put an arm over the shoulder because he'd still get a game for Man United now. No, if they were able to like make peace.
Yeah, of course. I think
Cunha,
the fans never turned on him. Like it was all about
the managers
what's
and his
his name?
training, all that shit.
Yeah.
Ruben, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
Amram,
God,
yeah.
that Ruben Amorim, man.
No, I'm glad I'm glad his name is gone. There was so much chatter. He was about him all the fucking time.
Yeah, now
but
he's going to ruin Pulisic. Oh,
because that hasn't happened already.
yeah.
I still think I like this, a couple of cheeky bets we've spoke about briefly that I reckon putting a few shekels on Welbeck to score 10. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Who else said something good then?
He'll definitely get more than 10, I think.
We drove past another classic. I can't remember what it was. I'm still putting money on Tottenham to win the league because it'd be the worst thing in the world if Tottenham won the league for football. But I think there's a lot of transition going on.
There's too much. They basically have an entire new squad.
It just takes a little bit of momentum. Together. It takes a little momentum. Are Arsenal going to have that same fight? Is everyone else rebuilding a little bit? Like you said, there's 27 new managers. Like,
I don't see it, man. They've still got some issues.
I mean, put a fiver on it, but
who they got up front? Solanke.
They're not going to end on Solanke. They're going to get other strikers.
They're not winning the league with Solanke, dude.
Do you think they're not going to get another striker?
I mean, how much money have they spent already? Who's going out the door?
That's a good point. Richarlison.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give them money to buy a striker.
I give them 22 million right now for Richarlison.
Spent right now. Spurs have spent 267 million, and out the door, like 80 million.
Yeah, it's more than I thought.
They lost a center back to Brighton for 54 million.
They lost one or bought one?
No, lost one. That was like the most. That was the most of that 81 million out the door was 54 million. They sent a center back to Brighton.
Who?
A 19-year-old Luka Vuskovic.
Oh.
Interesting. And then everyone else, like one guy went to Middlesbrough, Will Lancashire. One guy went to Preston. Yeah. Randall Colomwani going to PSG. I think that's just the end of the loan, but they brought in a lot of. I mean, just between Tonali's 108 million, Mateus Fernandez is like 85 billion. Van Hecke is like 50 something. Senesi, they got on a free. That's actually a good one. Robertson, I mean, he's 32 now. Can you trust that?
Yeah, I think that's a good signing.
I would have been fine with Jed Spence before the World Cup, but now I really want him, and I don't think he's going to. I don't think they're going to let him go, are they?
No, and he probably has some bigger sights
than Everton. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if he wants to keep playing for England,
sure. Because of all the games he played for Spurs last year.
You see John.
All six of them.
You see John Stones signing for Inter. That was nice to see.
He got Bank as well. What do you reckon? He's just going over there, chill out a little bit. Italy, money.
Oh, yeah, 2 years.
Yeah. Inter's usually a good team too. Like
they just won the league, so
they usually play League, like 3 at the
defender, back. Yeah, be a lovely little 2 years in Milan for him.
Yeah, pulled me groin on.
Like that's where like and did you guys see? I said it to you guys where Mo Salah signed, like going to Turkey. Like
for
his like CV and his career, it's like you really went to Turkey. Like you're telling me Mo Salah couldn't play at an Inter Milan and AC Milan, like one of these clubs where he doesn't have to play in a league that's as demanding as the Premier League.
Why
but
didn't
he's
he go to
still in a
Saudi?
club that's what?
I thought he was going straight to Saudi.
No, he's going to
He's going
Turkey,
to
getting that hair fixed.
Trab Bonzor.
What are they paying him? They must be paying him absolute bank.
No idea.
That's insane. Is that what Lucas mentioned in the group before?
Yes.
I just thought he was chatting shit. I was like, whatever.
No, isn't that a ridiculous career move?
That is insane. Fucking hell. I thought he was just going to go retire, Saudi, yeah, cool, in a bit, worshipped, call him God, and like
Get
do his
paid
thing.
as
Yeah.
much money as God.
Yeah, but he's probably getting paid in Turkey. Don't get me wrong, it won't be voluntary, but like, ooh, you won the Turkish league. Gun to your head, you won the Turkish league last year.
Fenerbahce.
I could say your tonality, that was a guess.
It was either them or
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray.
That's it, you know. It's like if Salah went to Celtic, you'd be like, what? You know, there's two teams in that league as well. But mad. That is mad. That stumped me, that one. The other stumping that's happened since we last spoke is fucking FIFA trying to get that money.
What? I mean, that
Has he just
Infantino.
lost the plot, that lad? Has he just like fucking worked his whole life to get to this position and just shit the bed?
So
Like, so publicly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tay.
I mean, if that story doesn't come out from that Martin Ziegler, like him getting it, because if this doesn't come out, this guy's got 6 months to plan this. He can, I watched that documentary on when they try to create that Super League, and it's, it takes a long time to kind of put this together, and you got to have a lot of moving parts to it. So he probably, was floating this idea around, and someone got wind of it, one of the reporters, and probably spilled the beans, and he was like, "Shit, I have no way to respond to this. Like, I've got no backup plan." The countries were able to get together really quickly and all basically shoot it down, both federations, and I mean, it just made no sense. But I saw an interesting post on Twitter earlier where Jamie Carragher was talking about how Arsene Wenger reached out to him about joining this committee to talk about stuff about world football, and he said that they got on there and they basically tried to pitch ex-players about having the World Cup every 2 years. Basically trying to get the Euros and, a big fuck you probably to UEFA.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where he said that, right? So, they basically had a discussion about it. He's like, listen, I didn't tell him it was, because I told him that I wasn't with the idea and I told the reasons why. And he's like, right after I got off the Zoom, I get a text message. It's like, okay, so we want all the players to post this, you support this. And he's like, no, I never said I supported it. I just joined this Zoom because you guys asked. But basically they were trying to get these ex-players in, and then being like, okay, we need you guys to now put the word out that this is what you'd love to see. And that's the type of shit that's going on behind the scenes. And it's it's all just a money grab. It's all just,
I would fucking hate that. It would ruin it. It would become like those shite competitions that you don't like. It's the fact that
it's become the Club World Cup, basically.
Exactly. Like let them make those little shitty ones that no one gives a fuck about. Make them do that, and it'll be fine. But don't fuck with the Euros and the World Cup. Jesus Christ! And that World Cup this year was so fucking good. If it was in 2 years' time, it wouldn't have. People wouldn't make the effort. You make
Not
an
to
effort.
mention these players need a break at some point.
Yes.
They are good. Declan Rice is broken right now.
Yeah.
Saliba's broken right now. That's one thing with Arsenal. That's probably why they're making these moves, because they've got some players beat up right. Saka did not look right during that World Cup, as much as he wants to say how fit he was.
Until he played fucking France.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, with
half speed.
Yeah. With Infantino, he just got so drunk on his own power, and it's just I was listening to a podcast earlier, and he's obsessed with all of these all of the American commissioners Goodell and whoever the
Roger Goodell makes 50 million plus a year.
Exactly. And Infantino doesn't make nothing. He's very well paid, but he's like, oh, football in his head, he's like, football's the most popular sport in the world, and
I
I
should be
get
getting
paid
my piece.
exactly. He's like, I should be getting paid way more than the NFL commissioner. So like, I think obviously this was like, we can privatize this. They'll need a CEO or a commissioner. I'll be that guy because he's in the pocket of the
And
Trumps
it's
and
not
all
a
that.
position
Like,
that needs an
yeah,
election. Like, you know, it's
exactly.
just all.
Yeah.
Listen, he's been hanging out with Trump, man. The guy it's all about business. He's been hanging around with Donnie. Donnie's like, you got to get your fucking brick up, dude. You got to get your paper up, man. Like,
that's the thing. It's like he was
hanging out with Donnie.
hanging out with Donnie, and he's like, oh shit, private equity. Oh, the Kushner, your son-in-law's brother. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he seems good.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Johnny, let me introduce you to my private equity friends on the golf course. Ah, thank you, Donald. Thank you.
I mean, the timing couldn't have been worse, couldn't it? Could it? Like, couldn't have been worse. He's like been hanging out with.
Hey, you get this private equity deal, and we'll get you a membership at Augusta, Gianni. We need you at Augusta.
He thought that he was
Gianni
so bulletproof, and now it's like he's gonna.
You know what would end up happening with that? I would tell you right now, if that private equity deal went through, the U.S. would have the World Cup every decade.
Yeah.
It would be
more.
I'm telling. No, I'm
yeah,
saying
I want to say everything.
Oh yeah,
every other one.
Yeah, fit in two. I said once a decade. They'd fit in two at least, and a couple of those.
Fucking hell. Yeah, he's been hanging out with Donnie. That's the issue. But thank God, there's still a degree of integrity, because that would break my heart. I think that
Ziegler guy really saved the day. Like, I don't think he had any time to recover, and now he's fucked.
He's gone. Like, everyone's coming for him.
We call that flying too close to the sun.
In America.
Pour one out for our guy, Gianni.
I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think he'll land on his feet. He's not going to be homeless. But yeah, I think it's funny when I always think, like, how long must it have taken you to get to that position of power and influence, and like top of your game, and then just, like Al said, drink the Kool-Aid too much. Everyone tell you you're great.
I do love Sepp Blatter chiming in though. It's like, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Wrong messenger.
Yeah.
Wrong messenger.
It's like Sepp was like, oh yeah, and how bad is it when like everyone's like, well, Blatter wasn't even as bad. Like
Sepp with his cuffs on. Do you know what I think?
Just tweeting from jail.
Yeah.
But no, it looks like it's safe. I like the way people rally together, and just leave it alone, lads. There's so many ways to make fucking money. You know.
It's not like the sport is like penniless. It's like there's so much cash sloshing around. Like, you don't need to take the most prestigious tournament in global history and
fuck with it. Yeah,
this tournament bled everyone dry. I mean, come on, like what else can you do?
Yeah. People need a break.
That's why Al's in bed, because he hasn't got any other fucking rooms. He's just
I've sold everything.
Yeah, he sold everything. He's just sleeping on a pull-out. All right, let's transition over to Liverpool. Iraola, obviously, there's a lot of excitement there, but looking at the squad is not too exciting. Anthony, go.
Sorry, tickle me. It's just Al sitting in his little fucking inflatable mattress. Family's visiting the father-in-law.
Yeah.
Told them.
He risked
What's up with that? Why is there a for sale sign going and getting popped out in the background?
Talking him in Redbridge kits. Why are you wearing that?
They get a killing on this thing.
It's all she left me.
She left me the bed. She left me the bed and my little. Where's your little tray? I know it's there.
Okay.
It's at the feet. It's at the feet of the bed.
The tray's gone.
No, the tray's still there.
The tray is still there.
Oh, sorry. Liverpool. Yeah. I don't know, man. These managers that come from clubs where the risk is minimal to when they're on, like, you know, you go to the top six and the pressure to win every fucking game and the scrutiny you're under, your family's under. This, like, you can't, in Bournemouth, you could probably just walk into the shops and everyone's like, oh, that's him, that's great. In Liverpool, you can't pass wind, you know, and it's on the news. And I think Arnie was not built for that level, if I'm honest. I don't think he had the character for it. Dealing with top players, and then now superstars, and how he can transition to that. So I like this fella. I do. I think he's a good coach. I think he knows his fucking stuff, and I hope he does well. I just look at that squad and I'm like, it's not super inspiring, is it? You're not quivering in your boots. Where previously, when you've seen the Liverpool lineup, you were like, fucking hell, if they click, we're getting spanked now.
Right.
Yeah, and if you look at the squad too, we talked about it earlier, but Gakpo probably going to be out the door. McAllister's another one too. Fresh turkey trip. I guess that's how long can you head a ball after getting that treatment done?
I'll tell you in a few years.
Isn't
They
it?
said
Isn't the game
McAllister's
the
back.
season in 2 weeks? I mean, I would also say I'd be very concerned they have not replaced Mo Salah. Like, where is that production coming from? Other than last season, the guy had 23 goals minimum a season. Like, this guy high of 44 goals. Where are you getting that production from?
Yeah,
Chiesa?
they need
Rio, like that. Like, that's putting a lot of pressure on the kid. And then you look at their defenders. I mean, they lost Kanate. Right now, I'm looking at their like depth. It's like Joe Gomez is starting center back.
Yeah.
And I think he's already injured. I
He's
swear to
already
God, I'm not even messing. I'm not even messing
thinking
around.
about playing, and he's injured.
He is already injured. He went off injured
Yeah.
against.
And then you look at right back, like Connor Bradley. I think I saw a stat that he's been injured for 83 games, and he's only played like 45.
That was a pretty bad injury that he got.
But he's been injured so much. He's missed so many games. You can't
Who's
trust
the
him.
guy?
And
The
Frimpong's
left
not a
back,
right back either.
Kirkes didn't set the world alight, did he?
No. And they brought back Simicas. Like,
You see, Simicast and Curtis Jones arguing the other day. See that video?
well, that was more of a Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai arguing because
No,
he got
it
mad
was-
because he didn't get the armband, right?
No, but Simicast had the armband, so Jones was arguing with him, and then Simicast threw the armband on the floor, and then Jones went even more at him, and then Szoboszlai was trying to mediate, and I think it looked like Jones and Szoboszlai were arguing, but Szoboszlai was trying to diffuse it. It was between Simicast.
Seems like a team that's not fucking ready to play.
Yeah, right. But to that point, new managers need time to bed in. Friendlies don't really count, so you can't really expect this guy to really hit the ground running.
What's that starting 11, lad? Tell me Liverpool's starting 11 right now. And that is such a weird thing to say. Usually Liverpool's starting 11 picks its fucking self, and you're good to go. But now you're like, not only have you got on the bench, what's this threatening starting 11 that's gonna put Man City quivering the boots and shit like that?
I will say the kids that Liverpool got are probably
phenomenal,
most exciting. Yeah,
without a shadow.
Even
No
more
question.
than City, and that's saying something because City's kids who come through are phenomenal. But I think Liverpool have some really exciting youngsters coming through. So maybe we'll see some of those break out. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they really haven't signed anyone this season, have they? This summer.
No. But there's been 2 seasons back to back of a lot of exits, and
they were really heavily linked with that
a lot of freebies too. A lot of freebies.
Monday.
Yeah. No, but what's the name?
Diamante's going to Real Madrid.
Yeah, Liverpool were heavily linked with him over the last year.
They're looking to get Barcola from PSG.
PSG. Yeah. They have to pay for that.
Oh yeah, over 100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then if you if you miss on Gay and he goes to Man City, and then Isaac isn't the guy, you can only whiff so many times, can't you? You can't. You got a free England centre half, didn't get him. Why?
You can whiff more. You can whiff a lot more.
Well, it whiffs a bit northeasty, sure, but you
put
all your eggs.
Batting box.
You can invest in this generational quote unquote striker. You can, if Isaac doesn't get injured, if they get Gay, this whole spine, the whole feel around Liverpool will feel different. I think Wirtz is going to do well this year.
Yeah,
I think he's a great player, and I can't see him.
Is a big miss. He was really good last season before he got injured.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, didn't even think about that. He got injured, didn't he? Just for the World Cup. That's heartbreaking. So yeah, they need to sign players. Are we right now, lads? I'm not going to make you do predictions for the season, but I'm going to ask about this club in particular: Champions League or not?
For Liverpool?
Finished in the Champions League. They finished in top 4?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say Iraola got Bournemouth to 6 last season, so I'm not going to put anything past him. He's got better players now.
I think they finished top 4.
But I think that it'll be a struggle to get there. But I think that's also kind of part of like how kind of like not great the league is. Like, there's not too many like amazing teams. Arsenal's definitely an amazing team. Manchester City, I think, is still an amazing team. But other than that, it's like there's a lot of question marks lying on the league, man.
There's no Arsenal are going to be the heavy favourites, but everyone else has had some form of a transition, haven't they? If it's like generational players in Liverpool or managers or generational players and managers, there's been a lot of movement, like we said at the start. Which all these like soft and steady clubs like Everton just sneaking up. Don't worry, lads, we're all gelled. Got 2 right backs in the back. Oh, Charlison's in the door, knows his way around the gaff.
It's kind of like the guy that you don't feel that bad around hanging around your girl because he's just kind of that nice guy and he's not going to make a move. And
who, Everton?
Yeah.
Are you excited for? Are you excited for Moyes for another year?
Potentially gay?
Yeah.
It's never been proven.
Isn't he? He's I don't know. Yeah. Am I excited? Yeah. Like when we got Moyes back in the day, I was like, Moyes is ship steadier. That's what he is for us. He's going to come in and he get us away from relegation, which he did very convincingly. And is he going to knock us on the door of Europe? No, he's going to steady the ship.
No.
But I like who they're buying. I do like who they're buying. Young English talent.
Everton couldn't be more of a steady ship.
But that's bullshit. Up until last year, we had 5 years of absolute like fighting for our lives, and we went through. You've never been outside the top flight.
Point deductions too.
Huh?
You've never been outside the top flight.
Alexander, under Rafa, Lampard, and Dyche, we were celebrating finishing 17th because we stayed up by a game, and then Moyes comes in. Moyes comes in.
Upset.
You ain't there.
No, I was
there. You did put money on us going down. You absolute rats. Do it this year. Go on. Do it this year.
No, because the ship's been steadied.
Yeah, well, exactly. Put your money where your mouth is, you soft twat.
Are you gonna throw some money on West Brom going down?
No,
I am. I am.
We should do that. We should just do a battle there.
100%.
I've come to terms that West Brom are going to be in the Championship for the next 10 seasons, and I'm okay with that.
You get them in your 50s.
Yeah, football's cyclical. Sometimes you have to just wait in the shadows, and then you can pounce.
He's like gripping something on the pillow, where it's just it's cyclical. Cyclical. When's the last time you guys were up? Sorry, grip that. I'm just trying to figure out if it's cyclical.
The last time we were up,
it's been a fucking long time.
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh, okay, all right. And it's not looking good. Give us an update. Where are we at?
Yeah, Leonard, give him the floor for a few minutes. Yeah. It's just no, people are probably still listening now anyway.
Well, we've just signed. We're about to announce a very exciting signing from Norway.
Wow.
Young gentleman called Felix Horn Moira. An excellent.
Was he on Norway's national team?
He has played for Norway's national team. But he didn't quite make the World Cup squad.
Didn't quite make the World Cup squad. Okay.
But he's captained Norway before.
Under 21s.
Wow.
Semantics.
Don't be ageist.
I'll send you the YouTube.
The band is a band, okay?
He looks fantastic.
No, I'm alright for the YouTube. Anyone who've
are you gonna do any rowing during the game?
I'll say this politely. Yous will. They'll love that down there.
Ooh.
You already have the colors on. I mean, you're kind of representing Norway tonight.
Yeah.
Anyone of note? I'll know.
For us,
Jed Wallace still cooking.
He's gone to Bristol City.
Oh, can't even keep hold of Jeddy.
Saw some Trippier picks he was thrown out there. Preseason.
For Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, that's still mad to me.
Him and Jimenez.
Is any of the lads coming up, boss? Anyone of note?
It's been quiet. Let me take a look.
Coventry
here.
just signed that the keeper they had on loan last year, which is mad. So you're in the Championship, you get a keeper on loan from Brighton, and then they paid 25 mil for him. The keeper they had on loan last year. Coventry.
Dude, I still can't believe freaking Harry Wilson went to Leeds.
You went to Leeds?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Sorry, I was just going
I
through
was
this. and
heartbroken.
Ipswich Town signed Emerson, who's a Brazilian center forward. But nothing really to note on those. Just a couple signings. Hey, Maron. Fulham actually has gotten some interesting signings, but no one
You
cares.
see Fulham signed the 2 Real Madrid lads.
Yeah, they've got a little Real Madrid connection. It's a little shady business going on.
Arbeloa and
basically, they bring Arbeloa, and the guy who's the sporting director was I think like the head of the academy for Real Madrid or something like that. I don't know. There's something going on. Susan.
It'll be interesting.
Susan wants on the pod.
She's ready.
Susan on the pod.
Say hello to the lads.
Hey, Susan.
Everton's new right back.
She's
Everton's
we take her. She got kicked out the apartment because she couldn't shut up with the baby being asleep. So I was
Susan Wan-Bissaka.
She's banished to Why are we not getting a right back? Tell me why we're not back. The world knows we need a right back. Just get
the
a
season's in 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks.
To stop everyone talking. Just get a fucking right back.
Al, who's going to win the championship this year?
Ugh, this country.
I think West Ham.
You think Burrow's got a shot?
I think Borough have a shot
because they got that 35 mil in that Rodgers deal.
Which they then went and spent on Lancashire from Tottenham. For 20 million.
Burrow making moves, but I also saw Jared Bowen. If they don't get promoted, he got a $15 million release clause.
Pound.
I think that is such the smart thing to do, and no one can fucking begrudge him in that. No one can begrudge him in that.
If West Ham gets off to
where he goes.
If West Ham gets off to a slow start and they're bad, could he go January?
No.
Well, they'd be smart too, right?
Yeah.
If they seriously well, if they're fucking,
because they could probably get more.
And I know the championship everything can change very quickly, but if they're around the January transfer window and they've got a $30 million player there who's going to walk out the door in 6 months for $15 million. They're would it not make sense just to get some form of compensation for him?
They'll have a conversation with him. He's the captain. Just because he's got a release clause, he can still make a decision himself. If he doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go.
What they're doing, 50 million, is going, I'll stay, but if you don't come up, if I can't get you up, I get to pick wherever the fuck I want to go.
Yeah.
Which is fair. I think it's fair.
I think the ship has sailed on Bowen going to a big club with his a top 4, top 6.
He'll end up at a Newcastle or an Everton or a Villa. Or
I think that he'll just stay at West Ham now. He's obviously been given more money.
If they don't come up, he's not staying, lad. He's not. Imagine that you're on the peripheral of an England squad. The Euros around the corner.
He's not gonna get in any. If he didn't go to even get in the squad for the World Cup, he's not gonna go to the next Euros.
Well, not with that motivation. Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude.
I would have quitter. I would have there laying in your bed. You're that quitter attitude.
I would have preferred Bowen over Madueke all tournament. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I think I would have.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
So in 2 years, it's not going to make a massive difference, right? And if he's crushing it at Fulham or an Everton or fucking whoever.
Look who we've got coming through. We've got that Ingamoa from Liverpool, we've got Dalman from Arsenal. These players that are going to be are they
right wingers? 19, are they right wingers?
Ingamoa is, isn't he?
They both are.
Left. No, Dalman's not.
Rio's a right wing. Rio's right wing, and
Dalman can play anywhere across the front. I'm just saying, like, is a 30-year-old Bowen going to go to the next Euros?
But all right, let's take the Euro conversation out of the conversation. I've got, he's going to be 31 at that point. You've got 2 to 3 good years left. Are you just going to go in the Championship and get the shit kicked out of you every week playing against?
West Ham are not going to. West Ham aren't going to stay in the Championship for many seasons. And at that point, I think Bowen would be like, "Look, I'll stay here for another 5 years and be a West Ham legend." And yeah, I think that does factor into to players' decisions.
It should do. It should do.
They must
Once you get over that 20.
They must be getting some of that oil money coming in because that Amanda Stavely, who brokered the Newcastle deal, she is now buying a 25%, or she's part of a consortium who's buying a 25% stake share in West Ham.
Interesting.
So they've got some.
He's 29 years old. He's going to be 30 in December. So however many months time. Like, I don't see what higher level, high table club is going to buy him in the Prem in a year's time.
Jordan Henderson is 96 with one arm, and he just got a 2-year deal at Chelsea.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'd be surprised if he went to, like you say, like just a mid-table Premier League team.
I respectfully disagree. All right, and we'll find out. Time will tell.
We'll leave it there.
It's a good
on
way
that
to
note, yeah, it is. Al's just gonna leave the shirt on, roll over, turn the electricity off because those bills get high, and then and
Are we air conditioning the entire neighborhood here?
Lads, absolute pleasure as always.
Great
up
to
the
see
toffees,
you guys.
And I am guaranteeing Everton will assign a right back by the time we next speak. Guaranteeing.
What, really?
That's a Paco promise. Susan's on my side.
Every time we try and book the next pod, he's gonna be like, "Can't make it.
Yeah, I bet Everton do not
have
make
a right back.
Right,
can't make it.
Back.
All right, later.
Bye.
She's escaping. Peace.
Wait.
Hopefully we can get this posted.